Hi people, welcome to my new YouTube video channel. I am Akanksha and I am a final year law student, and my channel's name is The Modish Lawyer, and I'll be dealing with different issues like law, fashion, vlogging also. So I'm really looking forward to this. I've been thinking about this YouTube channel since ages, I must tell you, but I never had those guts to present myself to all of you and bring what my mind has. I have now decided that no, I'm gonna do it no matter what, because there are lovely people out there who are there to encourage and support me for what I do. So being a law student, I sincerely feel that one must know about their legal rights and duties that they possess, because there are little small things that we are unaware of, and the person right there, they take advantage of this because we do not know something, because it's so little that we do not pay heed to it. So I'm going to tell you some little bit of things that you must keep in your mind, which are really going to help you to save you from big problems that they may become in your near future. So I have come up with all those things. There are a lot of things that are floating in my mind. I'm really looking forward for this. I really hope you all like it. So let's get started. The first thing that I want to tell you is that why we should be aware of our legal rights. Because when somebody takes us into a court of law, you cannot plead that you do not know a certain law. It's but obvious, because no, each one of us cannot be supplied with a copy of law. If every law, there are so many laws. So the court presumes that you know the law. अगर आप कोर्ट में जाके ये बोलेंगे कि मुझे एक फैक्ट नहीं पता था, तो कोर्ट मान लेगा कि हाँ, हो सकता है कि आपको नहीं पता हो. बट अगर आप कोर्ट में जाके ये बोलेंगे कि मुझे ये लॉ नहीं पता था, तो कोर्ट आपकी बात कभी नहीं मानेगा. इट विल नॉट टेक योर this pleading, because the court will presume that you know the laws. So next time when you go, you should know what your rights are, what your basic rights are. So that is why you need to know this. So the first point out there that I'm going to tell you is that when you buy an immovable property, like like land, flat or a house, तो जब भी आप कभी कोई प्रॉपर्टी खरीद रहे हैं, तो आपको बस एक चीज़ करनी है, या फिर कहीं दो चीज़ करनी है. First, you have to give a public notice in a newspaper, the newspaper that is circulating in your area, about the purchase that you are making, you in any language that it circulates. So you have to give a public notice of the purchase that you are making, and what you have to do is you have to hire a lawyer, and the lawyer will conduct a search for you, and he'll go to the sub registrar's office, and they will give you a title. So if somebody he drags you into a court of law regarding the ownership of that property, what you can do is you can show that those things to him, and your interest in the property will be safeguarded, because you become a bona fide purchaser, so the other person cannot take advantage of that. So you have to keep that in mind. Okay, so next time you buy a property, just give a public notice and conduct a search. The second thing that I'm going to tell you is that if you are a beautiful woman out there, all the beautiful and pretty ladies, just keep that in mind, that no police officer can stop you after 6 p.m. till 6 a.m. in the morning. So if a police cop stops you on a road and starts asking you about your license and documents, etc., just tell him, please, you're not allowed to do that, and let me go, because you cannot do this. So be aware next time. The third thing that I'm going to tell you is that if you have a check that somebody has given you and you need to be paid, and the check bounces and it says insufficient funds, what you have to do, it's very simple. What you have to do is that you have to hire a lawyer, and you will send that person a legal notice about the check has bounced. What you have to do is you have to send this notice within 30 days of the bouncing of the check. And what the other person to whom you have sent the notice, what he has to do is he has to pay you within 15 days of the service of the notice. And what if he fails to pay you? Then you can file a criminal complaint against him, and a criminal case will proceed, because bouncing of check is a criminal offense, and he can sit in jail for a term. So next time if a check bounces, just keep this in mind. Okay, so the fourth thing that I will tell you is that if you are driving on a road, or in a car, and a traffic police cop stops you and he asks you for your license and other documents, and while doing all this stuff, he just turns the ignition off and takes out your keys. So don't be silent and teach him the law and say that it's illegal and he's not allowed to do so. And if he still he keeps doing it, then just complain about him to a senior police officer. He's a person sitting out there to check all of it, and he'll teach him a lesson. Okay, just keep that in mind. The next point that I have in my mind and I have to tell you is that in a recent ruling by Supreme Court in March 2016, it is directed, it's very important for all of us to know this, really, really important. It has directed the state governments to incentivize the bystanders, or you can say the good Samaritans, the people who help the victims in road accidents to get medical care. We generally avoid this because हमें लगता है कि हमें फालतू कोर्ट कचहरी में पढ़ना पड़ेगा. We have to go to the courts for dates, and we have to be a witness and stuff like that. It'll be a huge proceedings and we'll be trapped. So हम आधी बार तो ऐसे ही मदद नहीं करते कि ये सोच के कि हम पे शक होने लगेगा. So now the Supreme Court ruling has said that now the person who will help, he won't be forced to disclose his identity and his name, address or phone number or whatsoever, and he won't be forced to be a witness in the court unless he's willing to do so, and he'll be given a certificate of appreciation for what he has done, and he'll be allowed to leave after the things are done with due respect and stuff, and he won't be in any trouble. So next time, the people, all you out there, just don't be shy to help somebody who is in a need, because you can save one life. Because 50% of the people, they lose their lives in road accidents because we do not help them. And if we do not help them, we'll be cursing ourselves later on because we failed to prove our high standards that we maintain in our lives. So next time, please go and help the people out there. Okay, so these were the few things that I want to tell you. Yeah, there's one more, right to sleep. So in a recent ruling, it has been decided that right to life, that is Article 21 of the Indian Constitution, it now includes right to sleep as well. We have the right to sleep. Okay, so don't be shy in sleeping. We have the right to sleep as much as we can, just we don't lose our stuff. So you can sleep, you have the right to sleep, and you should sleep also. It's a good habit. Sleep early, wake up early. So these were the few things that I wanted to share with you people. There's a lot more that I have thought of and I want to share with all of you, and I really look forward for this video. And I really want you to like it, to subscribe to my channel, to share this, to comment. Please, if you have some good ideas in your mind, do let me know. I'll work on them. If you have good thoughts, please comment. If you do not like something about it, please reply in a really, really positive manner. I'm just trying to help you out. It's just the beginning, so I'm baby steps. I'm taking baby steps. I'm not jumping onto something really serious. So please just understand what I'm trying to do, and please help. And I really appreciate that you have given so much of your time to view this video, and thank you so much. Have a lovely day and love you all. Take care. Bye bye.